From Washington, this is VOA News. I'm David Byrd reporting. President Obama is calling on lawmakers to pass a key portion of his trade agenda. The president's Asia-Pacific Free Trade Deal was dealt a serious blow Friday when the House of Representatives voted against the part of the package that would have helped U.S. workers who lost their jobs as a result of trade deals. Mr. Obama called the failure of the House to pass the measure something that will directly hurt about 100,000 workers and their communities. Even though lawmakers later went on to narrowly approve so-called fast-track authority for the president to negotiate the Trans-Pacific Partnership deal, the overall vote is far from a victory. Both pieces of legislation need to be approved before Mr. Obama can sign them. Republican lawmakers have said that they will try to bring the workers' aid portion up for a new vote on Tuesday. Rescuers dug through the rubble of a UNESCO site hit by a missile during airstrikes by the Saudi-led coalition against Houthi rebels in Yemen's capital city Sana'a on Friday. At least 6 civilians were killed in that attack. The UN Cultural Agency condemned the bombing, saying that historical buildings, monuments, museums, and archaeological sites in the country had suffered since the start of the conflict. For more than 11 weeks, an Arab military group led by Saudi Arabia has been bombing the Houthis, presently the dominant group in Yemen, whose intent is to bring back to power the exiled president and to support local fighters nationwide. For more on these stories, visit our website, voanews.com. This is VOA News. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry says he is fully engaged in negotiations on Iran's nuclear program and will be rejoining the talks in person later this month. Speaking to reporters outside Massachusetts General Hospital Friday, Kerry said that he has had several secure phone calls with his team in the negotiations, and his absence did not affect the talks.
I had no plans to be personally involved with my foreign minister counterpart until a week or two from now. Our team is in Vienna now working out very complex annexes, details of this agreement. It's a tough slog. It's not easy.
Kerry was in Boston for surgery after breaking his leg in a cycling accident in France late last month. He said that he plans to rejoin the Iran nuclear talks after the June 22nd to 24th Strategic and Economic Dialogue talks with China here in Washington. Iran has insisted that international inspectors will not be given access to the country's military sites as part of a new deal. Inspection of those sites is a key Western demand. The so-called P5+1 group and Iran are working against a June 30th deadline. Pakistan has closed down the offices of the international aid agency Save the Children, accusing the organization of involvement in anti-Pakistan activities. As Aisha Tanzim reports from Islamabad, the Pakistani government said the NGO flouted its laws and ignored its regulations.
Pakistan's Interior Minister accused several aid groups Friday of being involved in subversive activities.
हमारे पास कुछ सबूत हैं
Chaudhry Nisar Ali Khan said that the country has proof that some local NGOs take foreign funding and work on foreign agendas. He also accused many international NGOs of flouting the country's laws and ignoring the regulations under which they were registered. Police in the capital, Islamabad, sealed the offices of Save the Children. The NGO strongly denied any accusation of wrongdoing. Aisha Tanzim, VOA News, Islamabad.
Members of youth vigilante forces in northern Nigeria say the Boko Haram militant group has burned 6 villages and killed 37 people in a new attack near the insurgent stronghold in Sambisa Forest. A vigilante spokesman told the Associated Press news agency that the victims were farmers who had recently returned to their villages after Nigerian soldiers had cleared the areas occupied by Boko Haram earlier this year. For more on these stories, please visit voanews.com. I'm David Byrd reporting from Washington.
That's the latest world news from VOA.